day number 2, well, part 2 of this Born in Crisis listening party. If you don't know who I am, that's weird because you're here on my page. But this is day number 2 of me going through my Born in Crisis listening party. For those of you who don't know, I have a new album that's coming out. Well, it's out now on Spotify, on iTunes, on Bandcamp, on everything. And, it's all in celebration of this upcoming documentary. What's going on, Stephen? Awesome to have you guys here. I am live streaming via haps.tv onto Instagram and Facebook and YouTube and Periscope and Twitch and all of the things I'm now allowed to do because I'm finally out of Facebook jail. That makes me happy. So last week I did part 1. I realized that because I'm a smart cookie, I have copywritten all of my music, which means that the video didn't actually save because, I don't know, my songs got cut off because I'm a smart cookie and copyright all my music. So I think we're going to go from the very beginning today. Because I'm silly. This is how it goes. I'm silly. But I'm going to go through the entire album, part 2 of this listening party. I'd love to hear from you, hear your thoughts. If you have any questions, if you have any insults, if you have any, don't insult me. Also, don't call me baby. That's weird. I don't know you. Even if I do know you, you know that that's not my love language. Don't call me baby. So this Born in Crisis album is in partnership with this documentary that's coming out next month, also called Born in Crisis. I've been very, very lucky to work with the likes of Flatboy Music and Gene Sizemore and Tyler Huffmeyer, and of course my wonderful drummer Joey J Drums, in creating this project that was ridiculous. I decided to write a song a day for the entirety of February plus some, and see what I could come up with. And then we decided to document the whole entire process because I'm nuts. And of course, we came up with some really fun music about some really vulnerable things that freak me out, that I have actually written about. So yes, people are laughing at me. That's fine. I'm okay with being uncomfortable. It's fine. If you're not growing, you're dying, is what I say. So Fred says, "Don't Call Me Baby" is a good song title. There's actually a song called "Don't Call Me Baby." Who sings it? It goes, "You and me, we got an opportunity, and we can make it something really cool." It's by Madison Avenue. "Don't Call Me Baby." Yeah, it's a great song. Came out, I think, in the early 2000s. Because I'm a teeny bopper. Irvin says, "Hi, welcome, Irvin. My hair is a mess. I look kind of messy, but that's okay." Okay, so if you guys are ready, let's do this. So because of copyright, because apparently I can't play my own music, I'm going to play you like first verse and chorus of these songs. So Behind Her Eyes, I played this last week. It is a song that I wrote inspired by a member of my Emma G Nation. Emma G Nation is my inner circle. So if you are part of my Hug Mafia, you might know how to join my inner circle. If you don't know, send me a message and I will send you the details on how to do that. If you are in my Hug Mafia and you want to join my text list, you can also send me details on how to do that. You can also send me a message and I'll send you the details on how to do that. So anyways, this member of my Emma G Nation, which is my inner circle, suggested I write a song called Behind Her Eyes. And didn't know where I would go with the song. So this is what I came up with. Actually, I'm going to remove my microphone and hit myself in the teeth at the same time. Ah, goodness. What's up, guys? Okay, let's go. She was the girl you wanted to know. Her smile was the mask to cover her soul. She drew you in with every note. She resonates love and hope. Okay, so that is Behind Her Eyes. Your voice is fantastic. Thank you, John. I try. I've been doing this for a long time. I've been writing songs since I was, believe it or not, 5 years old. I wrote a song called School is Cool because I was really excited about going to school because I'm a geek and I am okay with that. So thank you. I appreciate that. I decided, very early that I wanted to do music full time. What's up, Joey? My wonderful drummer. If you want to come on to this live stream, I love you. Are welcome. Come on to haps.tv. It says that might be in my favorite top 5 songs. I'm okay with that. Thank you. Okay, so this, the story behind the song, I don't know, the idea was introduced to me from a member of my, imagination, but the thing about it is that I didn't have any idea on where I wanted to go with it. I knew kind of this person, but I didn't know all like her story. I had ideas of it, but I didn't really know much of her story. So as every selfish artist does, we write about ourselves. And so it's a very raw and real song from my perspective about how we can't judge somebody based on their smile. There's always a story behind the smile, but despite all the pain, despite all the struggles that we go through, that's kind of what makes the hero story, the hero's journey so powerful, right? So yes, okay. Fred says, I hear cello on the song, but I hear cello on every song. Gotta walk back home through the woods. Peace. Good to see you, Fred. Thanks for being here. Joey says, I want to, but I'm still at work until 9. That's a thing. That's a thing. Sam has joined us. Karam has joined us. Hi, Emma, and how are you? I'm well, my friend. Thank you for being here. Hello, Ryan. What's going on? Okay, so that was track number 1, is Behind Her Eyes. And again, guys, if you want to grab a copy of this album, you can go to my website, emmagmusic.com. I've actually, because you guys asked for it last week, I have opened up pre-orders for a physical album. So feel free to, hit me and we can do that. Joey and Fred are having a romance in Facebook, so that's exciting. I'll leave y'all to that. And I'll go on to the next song, which is called Failing Up. best. Taught to hustle hard, hustle smart. The struggle to be the best. What is rich if you're chasing envy? What is fulfilled when you can barely breathe? I'm fighting the failure, keeping up, breaking barriers with an empty cup. I'm selling love like it's my drug. I'm failing up. Okay, so that song. I don't know about y'all, but I went out when Clubhouse became on my on my Verizon. Verizon, is that the word I'm looking for? Okay, whatever. When I became aware that Clubhouse was a thing, I went out and bought an iPhone because I'm dumb. No, and I got very inspired by a lot of the conversations that I was listening to, which was awesome. One of the conversations was talking about failure, right? And I'm sure you are all familiar with the inspirational speech. Who was it that talks about failing up? I should really do my research, shouldn't I? It's a book by Leslie Odom. That's interesting. There is a failing up speech. What is that? It was done at a college, I believe. Keynote speakers, I don't know. Nonetheless, it's a very powerful. If you Google failing up or fail up, then you'll be inspired. But this particular song was inspired by that speech. Gosh, I'm terrible at this. Fail Your Way to Success with Will Smith and some other amazing humans. Okay, so I wanted to write this song because I feel like this past year has brought into context how important it is to recognize how setbacks can either make us or break us, right? DC Music Summit says, I'll see you next week. I can't wait. I'm so excited to be presenting at DC Music Summit. Technotic says, I'll pre-order. Awesome. DT Logic, good to see you, man. What's going on? Okay, so failing up is something that I think we kind of overlook a lot, where we glamorize this idea of the hustle, that we don't take note of the lessons, right? When we fail, we get emotional, and then we try to constantly put on our highlight reel and make up and smile and blah, everything's great, when, in fact, the same hot water that softens a potato hardens an egg. So it's all about figuring out, how to make the best of the situation, dig deep into your character, and become somebody who uses failure to your advantage. So that's why, I've got the chorus. What is love? Well, the pre-chorus. What is love? What is life if you're chasing happy? What is fulfilled if you can barely breathe? Chorus. I'm fighting failure, keeping up, breaking barriers with an empty cup, selling love like it's my drug. I'm failing up. We can't keep on running on empty, guys. We can't. It's not good for you. It's not healthy, and it doesn't actually achieve anything. We need to learn from the failure. And if you guys have any questions, by all means, feel free to pop in and say hey and what's going on. Uncle Stax, Theodore Lewandecki, it's a cool name. Ivan Bingston, good to see you guys. Happy Thursday. I can't see who's on Facebook and things because they don't allow me to see these metrics. But if you're here, tell me where you're from. What's your name? What's your number? I'd like to get to know you. I'm cheesy. This is why I don't do comedy, guys. Okay, so the very beginning of my Write a Song a Day challenge back in February 2021, this might be my favorite. I know, Ed, you were saying that Behind Her Eyes is in your top 5. This next one is definitely my favorite. I think it's because it's a song that is so like I don't sing in this key usually, but also it's a really vulnerable love song to my partner who we've been on and again off again for the last 5 years. We finally got our shit together. I kind of like skipped over the whole like are we actually together thing, and I just announced that we were together in the Washington Post because that's how passive aggressive I am. Technotic, you laughed at that. Good. I'm glad that you like my comedy because I don't think I'm very funny. I just pretend. I think it sounds funny because I have an accent. Karam asking who is my favorite singer. That is a great question, Karam. I think my favorite female singer might be maybe Lizzie Hale from Hailstorm, or what's her name? The Christina Scavia from Lacuna Coil. I also am totally in love with. My brain is not working today. This is why I should drink coffee, but I don't like drinking coffee. So yeah, there we go. So the singer that I'm talking about, he's the lead singer of Iron Maiden. His name is Bruce Dickinson. I keep wanting to call him Rob for some reason, but yeah, those are my three top favorite singers. And then obviously the likes of Aretha Franklin and Toni Braxton and Anita Baker. I've been really getting into Is It the Way You Love Me, Baby? What's her name? Jill Scott. That'd be cool. And You Have Fallen Down. There we go. Okay. Mila says, I love the tone of your voice. Thank you, my love. I appreciate that. I'm just like dropping things, so don't mind me. Okay. On to the next song, shall we? When I fix my bloody phone, I might do that while the song is playing. Oh, we're good. Okay, cool. So this next song, Joey says word. Oh, Amanda Palmer, of course. But yes, this next song is called Faith in You. It is one of my favorite songs from this album. I think probably my favorite song, and I hope you like it. It's a love song to my partner.
I gave you my reasons, but I built my walls, 'cause I'm in control and I break my own heart. Chase every love song, convinced that it's right, 'cause I'm in control and I force you to say goodbye. But I'm breaking the habit of shutting you down. Your love is a decision I can't do without. I'm breaking up with the past that no longer serves me. The trauma that's in my bones is now only learning. I'm breaking up with the fear, leaning into your truth, trying to trust again. If love is having faith in you.
Okay. Sorry, Instagram. My sound was being a dork. I accidentally pressed a button because the screen fell down and I was trying to fix it. But yes, so that song was called Faith in You. It is track number 3 from the Born in Crisis album. I've just put in the comments on Instagram where you can pre-order a physical copy of the album. If you get it either a physical copy or digitally from Bandcamp, you get a free bonus song on the album. If you don't and you only stream it on Instagram. If you only stream it on not SoundCloud, Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, etc., you will not get that track. Technotic says this song's stuck in my head and heart. thank you. I'm glad that you like it. You should hear the whole thing. It's super vulnerable. I both hate and I love how vulnerable this album is. I think oh dude, I sing about so many things that freak me the fuck out. And we'll get to it, but like writing a love song like this, I've never written a love song like this. Yeah, kind of freaks me out a little bit. So we'll move on from that, shall we? James says, "Hey Emma, good. Thank you." Is that what G stands for? Is good? I'll take that. Okay, so this next song number 4 from the album Born in Crisis. Thank you guys for joining me for my listening party. It was kind of a last minute announcement. If you're not on my mailing list or in my texting list, you should be, basically. You can either text me to 202-704-0445 to join my texting list, or you can join my mailing list at emmagmusic.com. But this next song is a song theme that was suggested to me by a member of the Capital Groove Collective, which is a musicians collective that I founded back in 2018. This woman is a dynamite. Her name is Stephanie Mathias, and she, like everybody else, has really had it with this pandemic, the world shutting down and freaking out about how, I don't know, how uncertain everything has been. But she also recognizes that from fire comes powerful things, like phoenixes. So she asked me one day, "Hey, Emma, can you write a song about the phoenix rising?" So this is my song called From the Ashes. Oh my gosh, I hope this brings you as much love and happiness and joy as it does for me. And leaves you feeling a little bit inspired. Here we go. It's a fun intro.
You knew it all, and everything was certain, sitting high upon your throne, so comfortable and certain. The chaos has a habit of testing who you are. Submissive or a savage, timid or a sword, we rise up now. Let the flames lick the wounds of the past. Burn it to the ground, burn it to the ground. We rise up now. Let the change be the truth that will last. Burn it to the ground, burn it to the ground, and we rise from the ashes.
And that is Rise from the Ashes. So again, I got one of my more favorite songs, because it's all about like overcoming the bullshit, right? Like this last 15 months has been super stressful for all of us. And I think to be able to recognize that magic can happen from fire, it's our time to rise. It's our times to stand up and be like, "I am powerful, hear me roar," type thing. So that's a special dedication to Stephanie Mathias from the Capital Groove Collective. I need to slow my roll sometimes and take my time with talking. What's up, Damon? How's it going? 80s Classic 421, you've joined the party. Good to be here. Thank you so much. Willie's here. Awesome. Irvin says cool. Yay. I'm so glad you guys are enjoying this. So that is From the Ashes. It is a song number 4 from the album of Born in Crisis. Song number 5, however, is called If I'm Too Much. And this song what's that? Liquid Patrox. That's a cool name. You know, if I'm too much was my recognition that you're going to be too much for some people, you know, and that's okay. It's not your job to look after other people's feelings. I'm going to say that to Instagram. It's not your job to make sure those around you feel comfortable. It is your job to make you feel comfortable. You are the only one in control of your emotions. People are the only ones in control of their emotions. So the basic premise of this song is if I'm too much for you, cool, you can walk away. I'm not going to change myself to appease you or whatever. Willie says, you are you. Amen to that, brother. I'm not here to make you feel good about yourself. If I intimidate you, that's cool. You can either level up or level out. And I say that to everybody, Technotic, you're the same. If you're too much for people, cool. Peace in the Middle East. There's other people that can do, they're just not part of your tribe. That's fine. Brandon Keon Deshazo says, how are you doing, Queen? I'm well, my friend. I'm sitting here in the studio, playing some music for y'all. I'm excited. It's a good day. Happy Thursday, y'all. So the next song, If I'm Too Much.
If I'm to live up to my potential, if I'm to be the best that I can, if I'm to soar to the highest mountain, I need to love who I am. If I'm to break every mental barrier, if I'm to prove all the limits wrong, if I'm to breathe into my power, I need to love who I am. Kill the prior me, step into who I'm meant to be, and if I'm too much for you,
good.
You can walk away. I never want to have to prove to you, convince you to stay. I do this for me.
And that is If I'm Too Much. So, I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory, I think. Keon is saying that you had to get a new Facebook page. That sucks. What happened? I wanna know. Tell me the details. Okay. So if you guys have any questions, again, feel free to type them out. Let me know if you have any feedback. If you don't like something or you have something that you want to contribute to the conversation, by all means, feel free to let me know. It's all about getting to know each other. Technotic says, all the best as always. Keep releasing your beautiful music. All the best, the album release and documentary. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. And on that note, this next song was inspired by a video that I saw on YouTube from Trevor Noah, who was clapping back against all the crap in the media. All the crazy stories and things that just don't necessarily contribute to the positivity of the world. So this is Miss Me with That.
Looking in the mirror, it's funny how I take lessons from the pain, trying to find the meaning in all the gray. I know I can't fight against the rain, and goodness knows I tried to go against the grain, but I would never ask permission. Get out of my way, 'cause every tear holds a key that's written in the scream. I've been to hell and back, no, you hate won't claim me. every trauma I've had. I've been to hell and back, you can miss me with that.
I should mention, so just because that song was inspired by Trevor Noah, this is my first time that I've ever really written a song or spoken up about my hydrocephalus. So when I was a child, by the age of 10, in fact, I had had 10 brain surgeries already. And I think by 10, yeah, I'd had 22 surgeries. I had 2 more, one when I was 14 and one when I was a bit older. And it's bizarre how cruel kids are. So this, every tear holds a key. There's grit in my scream. I've been to hell and back. No, your hate won't claim me. Every scar is a badge from every trauma I've had. I have scars all over my brain, all over my head, rather, all over my body. This song was like, okay, you can tell me that I'm a freak. You can tell me that I'm Frankenstein. You can tell me whatever you want, but miss me with your attitude. Again, it's a reflection of you, not of me. So that is where Miss Me With That came from. Thank you. Brandon Keon says, you turned out to be a goddess. Is that what the G stands for? I don't know. We'll see. Maybe one day. Okay. Well, I don't know about you guys, but when we sort of hit into 2021, I decided that I wanted to really figure out what my affirmation of the year was going to be. And so I decided that my intention for 2021 was going to be step into your power. And so that's what this next song is called. Hey, Dr. Daily Beats, what's going on? Happy Thursday. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're kicking ass, taking names, being kind, spreading love, all that fun stuff. I'm going to try and alter. Hold up. Let me just change my camera a little bit. Okay. There we go. Cool. This is what happens when you're writing solo in the studio and trying to figure out how to navigate technology. Okay, so this next song, Step Into Your Power.
Trying to break you, they'll put you into that box, labels that fit you, but you weren't born to belong. An unfair system, they try to profit from pain, but they don't know you. You make the rules of your own game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe it in, it's time to shine. Great expectations of who you know you can be. You're done with patience, you're getting out of your way. If that time is now, maybe stand your ground, step into your power.
So if you've just joined the party, I'm only able to play like a verse and a chorus because I copyright my music, and as a result, am unable to play it on my channels without it getting struck against my own self. So yeah, it's annoying. Dr. Daily Beats, you're saying you're trying your best. That is all we can do, my friend. I hope that it's enough. I hope that you're feeling fulfilled today. I hope you're feeling loved. I hope you're feeling powerful, because that's what life is all about. My partner and I were listening to an audiobook this morning, and one of the sayings that sort of stuck out to me was, to waste your time. What is that? It was something along the lines of, if you are wasting your time, it's like you're slowly dying type thing. It's important to recognize that this is your life. How do you want to spend it? Trying your best or being your best? I believe in you, Dr. Daily Beats. He said, haha, the man is on Insta, I'm sure. Okay, so this next one triggered. No, the next one is The Wolf I Feed. So The Wolf I Feed is a song that I wrote about the pandemic. It is based on a Native American story where a grandfather is telling his grandson about the two wolves that live in and are battling with each other inside of us every day. The whole thing of it is like that, one of the wolves is the wolf of anger, frustration, depression, jealousy, everything negative, right? The second wolf is the wolf of love, compassion, empathy, forgiveness, laughter, and all things positive. The grandson looks at his grandfather really worried and asks, well, which wolf wins the fight? The grandfather looks at the grandson and says, whichever wolf you feed. So I took this to mean if the pandemic is the fight, we have the opportunity to either grow from this or just go through this. So I guess what I'm saying is, which wolf do you want to feed?
Tearing down the habit, forgetting who I was, confronted by a darkness I began to be afraid of. Still hold my head high, throw out a lullaby, a shield against the storm. Locked inside the cages, madness in my mind. To build a better new, we gotta tear down these walls. The only way is through. I'ma lead it from the heart. If the darkness starts with me, I will do things differently. It's about the wolf I feed.
So again, guys, this is from my Born in Crisis album. Thank you so much for being here. My name is Emma G. This is the soundtrack for my documentary, which comes out next month, for the public, which I'm super excited about. But I was asked to do some, just do a bit of a listening party. So if you guys have any questions, comments, by all means, feel free to hit me with them. I want to know what you want to know. Yes. Okay, cool. So that was all for feed. This next one is called Triggered. It's track number 9 from my 13-track album on Bandcamp. If you want to get a copy on Bandcamp, it has 13 tracks. If you want to get a physical copy of the album, again, it will have 13 tracks and is only available from Bandcamp. However, if you wish to stream it, there are 12 of the tracks available on Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, Deezer, Tidal, so on and so forth. Dr. Daily Beat says, just coming out of a free day funk, a bit worn out, but inspiring artists like yourself help to keep me moving forward. That is all I can ask for, man. I'm so humbled and grateful that you're here. Thank you. I hope that I'm helping. I hope. Keon says, I listen to your music almost every day. I'm glad you popped up on my Facebook one day. I'm glad too, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, so this next song is called Triggered, and it is about recognizing, again, that we are in control of how we respond to every situation. I can't blame you for how I interpret something. So I guess the key line is, well, the chorus is, you never aimed at all. My mind's playing tricks again. You'd only catch me if I'd fall, hoping that it wasn't the end. And I tell myself, give love a chance. I can't keep accusing you if the trigger's in my hand. Here we go.
Hold up the past like a badge of honor. Lean into the pain, the nightmares, and horror. shots are barely missed. I block and counter, misinterpret every hit. Somewhat duck and cover, but you never aimed at it all. My mind's playing tricks again. You only called me if I fall, hoping that this was not the end. And I tell myself to give love a chance, and I can't keep accusing you when the trigger's in my hand. Give love a chance.
Okay, so that's triggered. Give love a chance. Give love a chance. I can't keep accusing you when the trigger is in my hand. I don't know where I come up with these things. I swear to goodness, I don't know. It's like the heavens kind of take over my hand and I start writing random stuff. How's it going, Tiana? Oh my goodness, Tiana is a boss poet all the way from Virginia. So good for you to join us. Thank you for being part of this listening party of my Born in Crisis album, the soundtrack, of course, to the film that's coming out next month. If you are not aware of that and you want to be part of that journey, feel free to send me a message and I'll send you the details on how you can join. In the meantime, that was triggered. This next song, oh, Brandon says, I'm from Virginia also. That's cool. I'm not. I'm from New Zealand. That is why I have a bad accent and a bad sense of humor. At least I think I'm funny. Okay. On with the show. This next one is called Shine On. This, oh gosh. This was actually inspired. You guys are going to laugh at this. This was actually inspired because every now and then I get nightmares. And so it's about like building from the nightmares and recognizing that nightmares often come from a place of feeling stressed or feeling under pressure. Obviously, we've all been stressed and feeling under some type of pressure over the last year. So this is to recognize, hey, guess what? Pressure makes diamonds, y'all. Shine on.
Another sleepless night, waiting through your dreams, holding it inside, so no one needs to scream. Too hard to know what's real, deciphering the clues, trying not to feel, so no one sees you. Shine on, the sun will shine again. Shine on, because the real you can only grow from the pressure. The tougher times will help you shine on. Cause the real you can only grow from the pressure. You don't know how bright you shine on.
So again, that was it's a bit of a weirder song. Not weirder. It's not as poppy as some of my others, but I really like that one. And it's funny because, you know, this album is 100% acoustic with the addition of the occasional bass track from Joey J Drums, who, surprise y'all, plays bass guitar as well as sings, as well as writes dope songs, as well as plays guitar himself. But, you know, normally you'll see Joey with me playing percussion or drums, but he was kind enough to play bass on some of these songs. What's going on, Mr. Phoenix? And PZN Happiness. Good to see y'all. Thank you for being here. Yeah, so this song, it's just a reminder that you're powerful. And of course, I'm only able to play you about 30 seconds of each song because of copyright being weird. This next one is probably one of my favorites. I have a lot of favorites. Let's be real. I'd like to know what your favorites are. But this one's called No Apologies. And literally, I mean, this I've wanted to write a song called No Apologies for the longest time because I'm sick of apologizing for myself. I'm sick of being made to feel like I'm less than, and I'm sick of apologizing for being too loud or being too much or being too whatever. Rock Music Man says hi. Hello, my friend. Happy Thursday. Yeah, I'm sick of apologizing. So this is my like, nah, no apologies, y'all. I'm here. What's up?
Breathing in, count to 10. Who am I today? Building hope, or kicking stones, holding space to pray. 'Cause when it comes to my reflection, it starts with introspection. Do you know what's in your soul? 'Cause it's not about the highlight reel, just showing up, you're enough, leaning into how you feel, just showing up, you're enough, no apologies for who you are, no apologies for your scars.
Okay, so that's No Apologies. Again, I mean, I talk a lot about in this album a variety of topics that are they're very vulnerable for me. So talking about things like my brain surgeries, my scars, sexual assault, sexual trauma, bad relationships, abusive relationships, learning how to love myself and heal myself, learning how to love others and heal others, and leaning into my vulnerable and, just celebrating authenticity is a scary thing, especially when you are in public all the time. So that song, No Apologies, I think, it makes me feel, I don't know, hopeful, strong, resilient, all the things. Hey, what's going on, Dre Bisco? Nice to see you, my friend. Happy Thursday. Dre is also in my texting list, so if you want to join as well, send me the details on how you would like to join. Brandon says, the Wolf I Feed, Failing Up, and We Rise are some of my favorites. Okay, Together We Rise or You'll Rise? Interesting. I will take that. I will take that 100%. Okay, this next one is called To Love and Be Loved.
No one knows who makes the rules. Who can say you only hope to see it through? But if love is the answer, then maybe I hope the question comes soon. We're chasing fairy tales and hunting hope for a happy tune. 'Cause if our greatest fear is losing ourselves to a world that does not deserve our worth, then our greatest power is all in the way that we love and are loved. And baby, it's you. I didn't know how good loving could be. Baby, it's you. I couldn't know, but you made me believe. I trusted you because you trusted me.
I love that. Yep. It started as a joke. I just kind of got used to it. So I don't know. I think it's more my folky side came out in that song. But that one was inspired again by another one of my Emmett G Nation Emmett Circle members, which I'm super grateful for. She gave me the title To Love and Be Loved, and that's what I came up with. It's amazing it's amazing to me how many songs I come up with in a matter of 30 days. 30 days in a row, 30 songs in a row. The album Born in Crisis is 12 of the 30, my 12 favorite, but goodness, it's amazing what you can create when you push yourself and believe in yourself, or at least pretend to believe in yourself. So, from pretending often becomes, fake it till you make it type thing, I'm really, really grateful for everybody in this, for your support in this project. And I'm really excited about the upcoming film. I'm really excited about this album. If you want to pre-order your copy of the physical album, you can do so. Head to emmagmusic.bandcamp.com and you can grab a copy or pre-order your copy, and I will send it out to you when the documentary drops. You will have a copy. It's going to be great. Of course, massive thank you to Flightboy Music for helping facilitate this entire recording process. He's amazing. He features in the documentary. I'm really excited. Maxwell says, I love it. Brandon says, you always have my support from now on. Thank you so much, my friend. Maria Claudinette 338, welcome. Happy Thursday. You've come at the end of the listening party. We have one more song to listen to. This is the bonus track, y'all. It's track number 13. It's only available on Bandcamp and for those who want to pre-order the album. So it's called If I Could. It is dedicated to one of my wonderful, wonderful, wonderful friends who will remain nameless until she's comfortable to be public about it. But it's a sad song. It's a song that reminds me a lot of my father. And I hope that it, helps you to reflect on how important it is to live in the here and now and tell those that you love them, and revel in all of the things that we have at our disposal. No day is ever guaranteed. No next minute is ever guaranteed. So it is up to us to make the most of every situation. And this song is called If I Could.
Holding back my tears, bruised and battered, searching for the bright light to mend the soul that's shattered by so much gray, lost in confusion, reaching out to make some sense when every day feels like losing. Cause though I don't make a habit of wallowing in the gray, I don't know how to carry on, how to overcome this pain. If I could tell you I love you one more time, I'm not ready to say goodbye. I need you in my life. If I could tell you I loved you one more time, I'm not ready to lose you yet. I can't let go and I won't forget. I miss you, yeah. I miss you, yeah.
So that is the last song on the album, guys. It's called If I Could. Let's do a quick recap of the songs. We have track number 1 is Behind Her Eyes. Track number 2, Failing Up. Then Faith in You. We've got From the Ashes, If I'm Too Much, Miss Me With That, Step Into Your Power. Track number 8 is The Wolf I Feed, followed by Triggered, Shine On, No Apologies, To Love and Be Loved, and then, of course, If I Could. If you are interested in being, one of the select few who want to get the album on physical disc, feel free to head to my Bandcamp, emmagmusic.bandcamp.com, or send me a message and I can send you the link directly. So you can pre-order your physical copy. I will be releasing something super secret at the end of, maybe at the end of summer, but you'll need to watch this space for that project. It's going to be really fun. Otherwise, you can join my texting list, 202-704, what is it? 0445, I think is the phone number. It is my phone number. It's a new phone number. So if you want to join my text list and get up-to-date updates about what I'm doing, where I am, and all the craziness that I've got going on in my life, feel free to send me a message with your name so I can save your number and keep you up to date and in touch. And of course, if you want to join my Hug Mafia, also send me a message and I can give you the details on that. Other than that, guys, thank you so much. Happy Thursday. I hope you are having a fantastic day on purpose, and I look forward to seeing you guys very soon. Peace, love, and guacamole.